Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, I have some happy mail that I have gotten this month. Um, it was my birthday back last week. Um, and I also have a few things to show you that I ordered. Um, I got new office furniture at work. It's really nice too. We had old metal desks. I mean, they were huge. And opening the desk drawers was kind of like fingernails on a chalkboard. They were squeak, and when you pulled them out, when you put them back in, it was like a big boom. Um, so now we have new furniture. It's so great. New like visitor chairs that are not all grimy and dirty looking. And even a little table thing in between them. It's like a cube, it's like storage. And so I ordered off of Etsy, I ordered me some coasters for that little table that goes in between the visitor chairs. And I got this off Etsy from Black Hole Tumblers. And very nice. I opened these envelopes so you wouldn't have to see me fumble around with them. Beautiful colors in these coasters. And each one is slightly different because of the fabric. I really like this one. It's probably my favorite one. So that one's probably going on my desk. So that was, because I don't want to get my new furniture in my office all scratched up. There's their little logo. So you might check them out. I'll try to remember to link them down below in the description box. Then, of course, Altenew is always having a sale. So, I have all of their alcohol ink markers. So now as they go on sale, I have been trying to get the different colors. Oh, can you see that? Focus, camera, focus. So this was a set and it was on sale. So I went ahead and got it. And I also use these for making alcohol ink backgrounds. As a matter of fact, Mary Polanco, she did a little class on alcohol ink backgrounds not long ago, and these are made with some of the colors I already have. So you get great. This one I put some foil on, so it's very glittery. But I got some fabulous backgrounds. This was using alcohol ink markers and just scribbling a, swatch, and then dripping a little alcohol on it, and then splattering it with a brush, fan brush. Look at that. This might be one of my favorite panels. It's actually much prettier in person. And then this one, and this one also has a teeny bit of foil on it. So you can use your alcohol marker inks for backgrounds, as well as refilling your markers. And what I had actually been looking for is I wanted a raindrop stencil that looked more like this instead of like big fat raindrops. And this was on sale. So, of course, you know, my last name starts with an A. And they had this bundle really cheap on sale. And one reason is they no longer have the die. But I figure that A is going to be pretty easy to cut out, fussy cut, because it's just straight lines. And you got this stamp set. And then you got the layering stencil, so you can use it to color the A. So you can use that. You can use colored pencils. You can use your alcohol markers. And that'll be great for sending family cards as well. And that's all I got from them. And then I needed some foam tape. So I got a birthday coupon from scrapbook.com. I can't remember if I had anything. No. So I used my $5 coupon, and I cannot remember if I got extra discount or not. But anywho, so I ordered their black thin foam tape. I've already used up one roll. I love their extra thin foam tape because 90 or 95% of my cards I mail. And unless it's like a shaker card or a light up card, I like a thinner foam tape for my dimensionals. So I bought that. I think it's like $8.99. And I bought another. I'm slowly collecting the Salmon Hurley inks. So I ordered Midnight Snack, and I always just go ahead and get the re-inker as well. And then the rest of this stuff in here was free, which is pretty awesome. I didn't even know they had all these free gifts. Crafting, the art of searching for items you had 2 seconds ago. There's this cute little snowflake stamp. Cute as all get out. Free. These colored pencils. A set of 12 for free. And this Christmas stencil from the Crafters Workshop. And that's what it makes, the tree and the snowman. Oh, and it has the words in there too. No, inside card option. Yes, it does have the sentiment in there as well. So that was pretty cool. And that was my big purchases, just the foam tape and the ink pads. And now, darn his time, he's come out with more. Is it like 12 more new colors? And I haven't gotten all the original ones yet. I thought I might just order like one of each color family, but I'm liking them so much. I am gradually replacing my previous brand. So let's try these colored pencils. I'd like to see, and then we'll open, I'll show you my Happy Mail. Most of it I've already opened. So, actually pretty colors. The lids. It says bright and vivid. They have different sets. So I guess bright and vivid is the name of this set, because I think they have more pastel colors and stuff. I don't know if I have any images. Stamped out right now, but I do have a card here somewhere, and I give these to my niece, and I had a whole bag to take to her because we saw them this weekend. And did I take them to her? No, I did not. So is that card to color over here? Of course it isn't. My gosh, my desk is such a mess. It is unbelievable. And I had that little coloring card on my desk too. Now it's full of packing thingies. Let's see. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will stamp an A. How about that? Wait a minute. That is the die. They did have the die. I don't know why I was thinking they did not have the die in this set, that it was only like, you know, well, I'm a crazy person. I was thinking that it was on sale, but didn't have the die. I was wrong. Okay. And we are just going to slap it down on here. I'm going to use a pigment ink. Let me grab, make sure I'm not going to roll over on a cat's tail. I will find that pre-printed coloring card on my desk, probably about the time I turn my camera off. And since we're using colored pencil, this, honestly, this might smear a little bit because it's not going to be dry. Let's see what kind of an impression I can get on here. Let that sink into the paper as much as it can. Not too bad for a new stamp. I'll clean that in a second. And I'll tell you what, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to heat set this a little bit to dry it. Sorry if this is loud. Okay. So let's try these out. I don't know if they have the colors, like a color printed on here. They do. So this is Intense Pink. Well, I will say they're nice and smooth when you color. Let's see, we'll turn this light on. And there. It's very smooth as you're coloring with it. It might benefit, well, probably get a little bit smoother look on the paper with a little Gamsol. That is quite pretty. I do like the way they go on. Let's try the Rich Purple. Let's see, that's just leaves there. Let's do it here. These really go on nicely. And you can put them on light. Just a little pressure darkens it up, so that's really nice too. There's this Azure Blue. Beautiful blue. I had actually thought about giving these away, but I may keep these. This might be my new travel set. Blue Teal. It's awfully close to the other blue. Let's see, I have a little scrap here. So let's see, this is the blue teal. This is the azure blue. There is a little difference. The azure is a little bit lighter. Come on, focus. Yeah. The azure is on top. It's lighter than the teal blue or blue teal. This is a light, this is called wave blue. Oh, that's lovely. It is really lovely. And if you wanted to have your lines a little sharper on here, you could always put your stencil down, trace the outside, and then take it off and color the inside of the image. You know what I mean? So that you get a really crisp, straight line. Pretty impressed with these so far. I mean, I think this is an inexpensive set. Peacock green. Now this one I'm going to test. Oh, that's pretty. That is, so far I'm liking all of these colors on here. Let's see, this one's darker. It's pine green. I'm going to use this fresh green first. See, if you laid that stencil down and then went across the edge here, it might be a little crisper, but this is good enough. So this was a great, they have some really nice freebies at scrapbook.com. I can't remember. This one might have been like instead of free, it might have been one of those if you ordered like $15 or something. I think this was the free one. Anyway, I can't remember now. And I mean, I wouldn't have ordered that much just to get these, but since my order totaled that, I put it in my cart. And sometimes I'll order and they'll have stuff that I'm like really not interested in, and so I just don't get it because they are always while supplies last. And I would rather, if it's something I really don't want, I'm not going to get it just because it's free, because somebody else might want it. And I'm not, I keep thinking that's the edge of the paper. I don't want to take something away from somebody who would want something and use it. Now this one is the darker pine green. And you can also use these lighter and darker shades, colors, like for shading. But I'm not worried about that here. You can also go in lighter with your color and then come back and just darken it in certain areas for your shading. But like if I wanted to darken up a couple of spots, just a hair. You can do that. Anywho. I'm going to finish. Hope you don't mind watching me color. I'm going to finish this up as quick as I can. Then we have this Sunburst Yellow. Oh wow, this is a great yellow. The problem I have with some yellows is you can't hardly see them when you put them on the paper. This is nice and bright. Really nice. Yeah, I like that yellow a lot. We have, and these are by Spectrum Noir, Orange Citrus. Oh, that's a pretty, pretty orange. And I'll hold this up here in a second so you can see these colors. Yeah, really some really nice colored pencils here. This is Fiery Red. I could actually sharpen these points, put a better point on here for these tiny dots. Okay, oh, one more color. This one is Deep Ruby. Do this lighter. And come back and lay down some more color. You see what I mean when I say you can color it light and then come back in and just shade it in certain areas. Oh Lord, this probably work. And I actually think that somebody also, I don't know, a lot of you probably use colored pencils, but you know how sometimes you color and you get those little loose, I don't know what to call them, little loose pieces of colored pencil point on there. If you rub your hand, sometimes it'll leave a streak. So I will use a paintbrush to sweep those off of there so you don't get the do your hand across and those little loose pieces just make a mark on your project. So anyway, that's all I'm going to color right now. But for a set of markers I got for free, those are some beautiful colors. Gorgeous. I'm going to finish this and make use this as my card front. Oh, this was some 120-pound cardstock, accent opaque, but it's actually so darn thick and heavy. I mean, it's fabulous cardstock, but it was actually a little too heavy for me. So, but anyway, that's our pencils. Our freebie set of pencils. That's fabulous. Oh, come on. This is why I don't open packages most of the time. I'll open them off camera and then take the stuff out. And these, I'm sure it's the box down there, the box flap. I just wanted to catch this so these aren't going all the way down in the package. Well, and we'll just set those aside for now. Okay, and I got Happy Mail this month. This I won from Tracy Fear at Not Afraid of Color. My husband loves this card. Usually I show him cards that I get and he'll say, "Oh, that's nice," or "Oh, that's cute." He looked at this, he says, "I love that card," which is a huge thing for him. So I love it. And I think she used that Recollections craft paper that like I've got. It's 110 pound. This stuff is sturdy, I'm telling you. I think the corner got a little in the mail. They not very careful with my card. This I won from Debbie J a while back. And I may have shown this already, but I love it. I think I did show this in a previous video, but it was up there with my other stuff. So I thought I would grab it and show it again because I absolutely love this card. This I got from K Mato in a card swap. How cute is that? I love this paper. I'm assuming this is patterned paper and that she did not stamp that. And then she used some, like pops of color, medium, something like that on here. And these are some little gems. Yeah. So that's an awesome card. And I got a birthday card from Crystal Wyckoff over at Crystal's Creations Wyckoff. And she foiled that. It's really pretty pink foil. Really pretty. And just then put some simple pink enamel dots on there. Super cute card. And put the sweetest note inside too. And then today, last but not least, today in the mail, I got this card from Sean Manley over at Manly Made Minute. You need to check his channel out if you have not. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's one of his watercolor panels, I'm pretty sure. Man, he's put the sparkle all over this card. I don't know if that shine the orange and white thing I did not get today in the mail. Hey, quit stepping all over my keyboard. So anyway, that is my card from Sean. I love it. Birthday card. Yeah, he was away at work. We couldn't meet up because he was off working. But this is so pretty. I wish that shine and sparkle showed up on this card. Isn't that pretty? I love a good floral. And that is all I have for today. Thanks for hanging out with me and testing my colored pencils, looking at my Happy Mail, and all my goodies that I got today. And keep on crafting, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.